I am well.
Think about it.
Yes. Wouldn't you rather be here than anywhere else in the world? I'm very, very lucky. I live in fantasy. When I am home, I live in the city of angels. I get to do voices for cartoons, for animation, for voiceover, for video games.
That's true.
It is true. And I was very lucky. I was told I was going to have an audition for a game called Dark Future. I thought, this sounds exciting. I've never heard of it. But they asked me to speak in a Texas accent. And I said, East or West Texas, what do you want? They're like, ooh, give us both. So I gave them an East and a West Texas, and they wrote back, and they were like, great job. We love the West Texas, try it again. I did it, just like 3 or 4 sentences, booked it. My agent said, you booked it, you're gonna go in, you're gonna record it next week. I go in, and immediately when I get there, they start putting me in a mocap helmet, or motion capture helmet, putting dots on my face, special lipstick on, and I've never done that before, and I didn't know they were gonna do that. I was like, and there's a camera here, there's a light here, I can't really see what's going on, and they scoop me into the booth, and through a glass window, I can see a person on the other side of the window, and he's like, hey, how you going? I was like, it's an Australian, okay, and he goes, yeah, you ready? I was like, oh, I didn't get a script. It's the lines you just sent me, right? So like, no, mate. Look to your left. There's a monitor. You're going to see all the lines that you're going to do. I was like, oh, okay. So he goes, yeah, they'll roll up on the screen. You just read it. If I want some notes, I'll tell you to do it differently. So I was like, oh, all right, okay. So I look up, and I go, the first one's like, you get out of there. So I'm like, you get out of there. He goes, do it again, but I'm like, you're scared. I'm like, you get out of there. He's like, good, do it again, but you're mad. I'm like, you get out of there. You know, I'm trying different things, you know. And then the next one comes up, and then they start getting longer, you know, a few more lines. And there's like, I tell you what, if this is going to be the end of our, you know, and what's going on, I'm like reading. He's like, mate, you got to talk into the mic. It's directional. I'm like, okay. So I'm looking up, flash memorizing the line that's up there that I'm trying to see through a camera and a light, and like starting to sweat like a kid in a 4th grade play, you know what I mean? Like, flop sweat, and I'm reading like, I tell you what, if you get out there, I better, you know, and I'm going on, and the lines just keep coming. He goes, mate, you're not looking at monitor 2. I was like, what? He goes, look down, it's monitor 2. He goes, when you start speaking, there's a green light, then there's a red light. When you shot a kick, we need you to like react. I was like, okay. I tell you what, if you go into the and I was dripping sweat, and the lines start coming. They keep coming and coming. 100 lines, 150 lines, 200. I'm like, oh my god! And I just can't even see through the thing. And I'm like, I've been shot and kicked so many times, so I have no voice left at all. And I go outside and I call my agent. I'm like, what was that? I deserve an Academy Award for what I just did in that place. That was so. I was in motion capture. She said, "Oh, they didn't tell me that. I'm so sorry." And I'm like, it was really, really hard. I'm freaked out. She's like, "Oh, so you don't want to come back Tuesday because they want you back?" I'm like, "No, I'll come back. Fine, I'll go." So here's the thing: they call it Dark Future because they didn't want anyone stealing those the name or leaking any of the information. Turns out it was Red Dead Redemption 2, and now I have friends all over the world calling me and going, dude, I just shot you in the face. So, you're welcome. Thank you very much, everyone. Thanks for coming out to the fair.